Physics Blender. I love 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 Physics Blender. Subscribe for more videos.
Hello everyone, welcome to Physics Blender e-learning platform. Today we have General Wave Properties, Paper 1 for core and extended candidates. Let's start our questions. Before we start, you can find the KWL chart to write down what you know and what you want to know at the end of the session, what you learned here. You can find it if you join the Telegram channel. You can find all the documents. Okay, let's start by question 1. Question 1 is very important to understand the concept of waves. What are waves? How waves are produced? Okay, waves are produced when disturbance takes place in the medium. So if you have a stone and this stone is thrown in water, what happened to the particles at the water surface? You will find that all the particles at the surface, okay, they will vibrate and the energy will be transferred from one particle to another particle. So the energy will be transferred, but the particles will not go anywhere. So the particles of the medium or the particles of the matter, they will vibrate, but they will not go anywhere. So the particles at this point, for example, will not move here to this point. The energy will be transferred. Okay, so the definition of waves, that waves can be produced causing disturbance to the particles of the medium. Particles will vibrate, and during the propagation of waves, so waves will propagate in all directions here. Okay, so during the propagation of waves, what happened? The energy will be transferred, and maybe later on in other types of waves also information will be transferred. Okay, so the definition here: waves transfer energy without transferring matter. Waves transfer energy without transferring matter. Okay, question number 2, we will discuss some characteristics and some features of any type of wave, which labeled arrow here indicates the wavelength of the wave. Wavelength of the wave, it's the distance covered or traveled by one complete wave, or the distance between a certain point in the wave and a similar point on the next wave. Okay, so for this kind of waves, for example, this is crest and this is crest, so the distance between two successive crests is representing the wavelength of the wave. According to the question, the choices we have here, the answer is B, because here we have one complete wave, okay, and the distance traveled by this one complete wave is B. Okay, guys. Okay, question 3. We have here a boat moves up and down repeatedly as a water wave passes. Which name is given to the number of up and down movements? Up and down movements per unit time, it means frequency. So we are discussing now the definition of frequency. What do you mean by frequency? Number of complete, I will say all the definition you can find about frequency. Number of complete vibrations or oscillations, or number of complete cycles, or number of complete waves, okay, which is produced per unit time or per second. Okay, so frequency is number of, so this up and down movements is kind of vibrations. So the answer here is B. The unit for measuring frequency is hertz, which means according to the cases you have, according to your question, it could be cycle per second or wave per second or whatever. Okay. Question number 4, you have here a plastic ball floats and is asking you to say which type of wave is produced and which direction. We can classify waves into two types. We have transverse waves and longitudinal waves. We have another classification. You can classify waves into mechanical waves and electromagnetic. Okay? Mechanical, they require a medium to travel through. Electromagnetic, no need for a medium. They can travel through vacuum or space. Okay? Okay. So, transverse, the direction of wave travel, you will find the particles vibrate up and down at right angle to the direction of wave travel. In longitudinal, if you have this is the direction of wave travel, you will find the particles vibrate right and left. Right and left along the direction of wave travel. Okay, so here, since we have a wave spreads out across the water surface, water waves, they are transverse, so you have to exclude longitudinal, and the ball will move up and down at right angle to the direction of wave travel. So it will be, the movement here will be up and down. Okay, up and down at right angle to the direction of wave travel. Is it clear?
Subscribe for more videos. I love physics blender. I love physics blender. I love physics blender. I love physics blender. I love physics blender.